It seems that a lot of students are having trouble with the dark L. And with the dark L, if you really try to make the pronunciation sound, it is more towards the back of the throat, and your tongue is should be slightly lifted and should almost go back to this where the soft palate of your to make this sound, right? So you feel a bit of a tension. You kind of go, oh, oh, oh. And you really don't need to make that sound too much. The more L, which is the light L, is like the la, la, la. With the dark L, you almost don't, you can almost feel like you're making it in the back of your throat if you kind of stress it and tense it up a little bit. Oh, kind of like you're taking a drink. Go, 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 go. That glottal sound back here. Go, 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 go. So if you were, as you're saying word like whirled, you don't really even need to raise your tongue a little bit where you get the right? The goes back. Whirled. 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 The la, da is to really help with the D, creating that D. But if you get comfortable, you can actually try to get away with just pulling the tongue back to that soft palate, that upper part here in the soft palate, and you'll feel that tension. You'll be able to feel some of that tension in your throat and your tongue. And then there is a slight lift of the tongue like this. Oh, 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 oh. As if you're gonna gulp a drink. So you can curl your tongue a bit, but it is more comfortable if you just kind of go, instead of the whirled. Wanting to create that whirled or whirled. Difference in the movement of the mouth. Whirled or whirled. Whirled or whirled. Couple different pronunciation ways. Whirled. This is my world. Is this your world? What kind of world do we live in? Whirled. I think it is easier as I'm playing with this with you to try to help you learn what feels more comfortable in pronunciation. So in the back of the throat, again, think of the tongue kind of lifting up a little bit, touching that soft palate up there. Like again, as if you're drinking, you're thirsty and you're just chugging water. Go, 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 go. That glottal go, go. Whirled. 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 I don't really curl my tongue, my R very much. I tend to kind of pull it back more than the curl. So whirled or whirled, whirled. If we do it that way, it kind of curls too much and it doesn't sound as clear. Whirled, whirled. What in the world is going on here? What in the world is going on here? Whirled, whirled, whirl. pulling it. What in the world is happening? What in the world is happening? How in the world is going? How in the world? Whirled. Twirled. I hope this helps.